Yeah, yeah, hi. Hi, everyone. First of all, very good evening, all of you. And I'm very happy that to see again in the SQL Bootcamp day 4. And, everybody is joined. Okay, hello. Okay, I would like to request to, session is going to be start within a 2 minutes. So I will wait for 2 minutes to join all of them. Okay, is it fine? And I'm audible correctly. And if you're facing any issue, then please confirm the same. In a okay, let's we can start. Can we start? Confirmation, any confirmation you want? Okay. And first of all, very warm welcome to the everyone. Everybody is joined on the SQL session boot camp on the day 4. And if you're facing, if my voice is audible, everything is good, then that's fine. If you're facing any issue, then you can ping in chat box, and I'm going to look into that. Now, before going to the start the session, there one more the important announcement. Everybody's mark attendance. So go to the description link and mark your attendance right now. Do it fast. Go to the description link and do mark your attendance. And within a 2 minutes, we are going to start the class. Okay? Do it fast, guys. We have to be cover a lot of things today. That's why we don't have that much of time. Everybody's done with the marking attendance. Okay. Everybody's done with the attendance part. Do it fast. We don't have that much of time. You know. And one more important thing that if you completed 50% of attendance, right, you will get the certificate. That is the most important thing. You have to be complete minimum 50% of attendance. Okay, it is a very important thing. We have to be do means we have to be do. Okay, done. Okay, done. Everybody is done with the marking attendance. Go in the description link. You can click on that and just click on the marking attendance. That's fine. Okay, let's go into the start the classes. We already late for the 5 minutes. I'm so sorry for that. One of the most important thing that what we are done in the previous class. You can ping in chat box what topics we are covered. Any ideas that what topics we are covered in the study part? You can ping in chat box. What topics we are covered in chat box. Guys, ping in chat box right now. I'm audible to everyone. Okay, let's see. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, operators. Okay, again, everybody's and or not operator. Again, what we are done in the, what kind of topics we are covered in the study, and or in again what topics again we are covered. We covered apart from the other operators as well, right? You can think about this update operator again. What we covered again, again. Any ideas in operator again? Any ideas on that? Okay, everybody's understand that what we are covered in the study part and no even and or not again come to the in operator, come to the update operator. Again, one more we are covered delete operator. Okay, how to delete this, how to delete any row or column. Any idea about the delete statement? Any idea about the delete statement what we are covered? Okay, Vasant Kumar, you are right. We are covered and or not again order update delete limit. Perfect. So any difficulties in that what we are covered in this study part? You can ping in chat box right now. You can ping in chat box. Hey Dinesh, I haven't understand this concept. Then I can repeat this. If you are any difficulties in the pacing that what about the study part, and we are going after the if you don't have doubts in the study part, then ascending and descending order, it's simple, right? If you write the ascending and descending, okay, go to Google Doc. If you see, if you see ascending and descending, I just use this. If you see, select hashtag order from customer, order by city description. DSC means descending, ASC means ascending. You just try to be which column you want to buy with the help of using order by. Select hashtag from customer, order by last name ASC. ASC means ascending. Any difficulties you facing that? Okay, everybody is clear with the any doubts in that previous class? Any doubts? Any doubts? Okay, I will go to the next step, which is the most important concept, which is I going to cover that aliases. When I'm thinking about the aliases, what is the meaning of the aliases? Basically, aliases are used to be give a table or a column in table to change the temporary name. Suppose I want to change the column name, which is the name Suppose I want to change the name, any name want to change. I want to change any column name. I can use the aliases. In terms of aliases, it is which is created as the as keyword, which is short form as the as. In we can use as you can use aliases as. So basically, why we use aliases? If you want to change the column name, if you want to change the any column name, any table name, you can use aliases. Okay. Now what is my requirement? My requirement is that I want to change the column name in the customer table, and specifically I want to rename the last name to first name, last name to first name, and first name to last name. If you see the table, last name to first name, I want to change this. What I want to change this last name to first name to last name. Okay, go to the MySQL part. You can add this. Now just I can use the SQL Bootcamp. So first of all, you can first select hashtag from. Just 1 second. Now I use customer table. Okay. Now what I want to change the last name to first name to last name. If you see, last name to first name to last name. Then what is the query for that? The query is simple. You know, first write select from customer. What we want to be used? Select last name because you want to be change the last name. Okay. Select. Copy this. Okay, just 1 second. Copy this field name. Now, last name. In the last name, what do you want to be changed in the last name? You want to be put first name. As means aliases. Right as. What do you want to put this from the last name? I want to put first name. Okay. Just copy this first name. Okay. Then now you can put the comma. Then first name as a last name. If you see, I just copy the first name. Now, what do you want to be put from the first name is I want to put the first name as a last name. As means aliases. Now, after the as I mentioned, right? What I want to be put, I put last name because I want to change first name to last name. Okay, copy this again, comma. Now, done with that first name and last name. If you see, select last name as a first name because I want to change the last name to first name. Again, first name as a last name because I want to change the first name to last name. Now, if you see same query as I mentioned here. Now, which is from customer table. You can use semicolon, control enter. If you see, I change the first name and last name table. If you see, it is a first name, it is a last name. See, if you see, if you want to check the old table, right? Just select hashtag from customer. Use semicolon, control enter. If you see, Just one second. You see, this is first name and last name. This is has been changed. Initially, what happened that this last name is here and this first name is here. So I change the with the using of as aliases. If you see, I'm sharing this query in chat box. You can check it out. Any difficulties in the working on the as aliases? Any difficulties in the working in the as aliases? Hmm? Any difficulties, guys, facing in the as aliases? Tell me, Vasant Kumar, what is your question? You can ask. You can ping in chat box. What is your question, Vasant Kumar? Okay. If any difficulties, then now I want now what is the example I given, right? I want to change the column name in the customer table. Specifically, I want rename customer name customer ID to ID. Then what is the query? You can write here in this in this sheet. I'm sharing this sheet in the chat box. You can click on this and save the bookmark file. Okay. Yeah, it is temporary purpose, but you want to be it is temporary purpose, that's fine, but you want to be change the name, then you can change it, right, Vasant? When at the if you're not it's not automatically rename that. You have to be changed using the aliases. I understand that it is temporary, but if you want to be change it, then using the aliases is the best way to change the name, right? Okay, I'm sharing the link. you know you'll get the link, right? Varuna, can you share the link? Okay. Now, any difficulties you're facing in the working on the as aliases? Okay. You'll get the link, right? I shared the chat box in link. Varuna, you can share the link itself. I shared the link itself, right? Okay. Done with that. Now you can go to this example. See, I want to change the column name customer table. Specifically, what I want to rename the customer ID to ID. Now select what I want to be select. I want to be select customer ID because I want to change the customer ID. Select customer ID as ID from customer. See, everybody is writing the query. If you see, say Shubham is already write the query. Snail is working on the query. Snail also done that. Again, Nishant is working on the query. I've shared the chat box. You can try to be work on that. Okay, you want okay link, right? I will share. Don't worry. Just couple of- Varuna,
So can you please share it again in this private chat only
I,
because I'm
I will share
not
private
able
chat.
to see.
Why
So
can you please
actually
share?
there was my internet connection issue, so that's why I'm
Yes,
not getting it.
I understand. People are facing the issues, right? Do it
Yeah.
fast, do it fast. I shared chat
So
box.
can you please resend these messages in this chat only?
Okay, I will share you. Okay, I shared you again once again. Again, I want to share. Again, I will share the as aliases query as well. Do it fast. Okay, everybody is I get the link. Please come ping in chat box. Okay, got it, got it. Thank you so much. Okay, now everybody is trying to be work on examples. Now, meanwhile, I now any difficulties in the as aliases. I will go for the next. Is it fine? Ping in chat box right now. Do it fast. Okay, clear. Thank you so much, Shubham. Now, what is the comments? Now, comments is simple. Whenever you don't want to be execute the query, right? Whenever you don't want to be execute the query, you just use a line. That is a single line comment. That's you do if you use a single if you line this is called as comment. Suppose I don't want to be execute the query, then I use single line, double line. If you go here, I don't want to be execute this query, then use line, then query will not get executed. Simple. This is a simple thing which is I telling that because you will also get information about this SQL command. Sometimes why we use SQL command, because sometimes we don't want to be execute the query. That's why we are using SQL command. Okay. Now this is a time to use SQL minimum and maximum function. How to be work on the minimum and maximum? Suppose I want the maximum price. Suppose I want the minimum price. How to work on that? Suppose somewhere written out that, somewhere we need to find out that what is the minimum price. Somewhere we need to find out what is the maximum price. So we can find out with the help of minimum maximum function. If you think about the minimum maximum, there are aggregated functions. Okay, why we use the minimum and why we use the maximum, I will tell you. But you have a clear understanding about the what is the minimum and what is the maximum. Okay, now how to use this minimum and maximum function in a SQL. Okay, now if I want to know that what is the minimum price in a product table, what is the minimum price in a product table, how do you find it? Then if you see this table I already created in SQL. Now in this table, what is the minimum price? Then you can think about this probably 10. If you see, probably what is the minimum price for in this table, you can think about this. You can see 18 is big, 19 is big, again 22, 21, 35, 25, 30, and 14. Probably 10 is the minimum price. This is the answer there. But how do you find it in the SQL? How do you find it working on the minimum function? Go to the SQL, MySQL, remove this. Now, just one second. Now, before going to this, what is this select minimum price? Because I'm telling to the MySQL, I want minimum price. Write minimum. See, I get minimum. Now, what I want price. See, I want price. I can after the copying this. What do you want minimum price? Minimum price from product, because this table name is product. If you see from products. See, this one second. Now control enter. If you see the minimum price, I'll get 10, because if you go to the table, I get to know the minimum price is 10, right? I use select minimum price from product. I'm telling to the MySQL, MySQL, can you find it that in a product table, what is the minimum price? If you see, I use a minimum. This is a minimum price. If you see, go to the price column, 18, 19, 10. 10 is a minimum column. I get to know from the table itself because I have data. But if I don't have data, then I can write a query and I can tell that a MySQL find it, select minimum price from products. Okay, I just copy this and pasting in the chat box. Okay. Okay. If anybody difficulties in that working on the SQL minimum, because why we use the minimum price, right? I want minimum price, and that's why I use minimum function. They have a functions in like minimum and maximum in Tableau. Understand, right? Any difficulties you facing? Any difficulties you facing, guys? Guys, please ping in chat box. Do it fast. If you're clear with that, you don't have difficulties, then I can go with the next. Okay. But you understand that how I use a minimum function. Vasant Kumar, Pratmesh, you are clear. That's fine. Others, what they have response, and any difficulties to try to work on the minimum price. Don't worry, Sheikh. I will tell you how to use the maximum price as well. Okay. Okay.
Hey guys, please wait for a while. I guess Sir is having some internet issue, so he'll be joining back soon. Alright, he came.
I
Hello, sir.
sorry for that. Now again, John. Everybody's clear with this. What we are working with this minimum function. In the same way, we have to work on this maximum function. I'm just sharing my screen.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you please turn on the camera and share your screen?
yeah, do it. I'm doing this one. Now, if suppose come to the closer of that, how to use the maximum function. If we come to closer that, I will write down that I want to know the what is the maximum price in product table. Go to MySQL, again write maximum, write M A X. If you see, enter that. Now control enter to execute the query. I get 97 is a maximum price. Go to my chat box, 97 is a maximum price. If you see that people, so if you go to the here, everybody is working on the query. I'm very happy that guys, you're working on the examples, you're working on the each and every example which I'm saying that. But how do you find it that that is a maximum function that because I mentioned here, right? It is a maximum function. See, maximum function. You can use the maximum function to find out that maximum price in the product table. Okay, don't worry, I'm sharing this query in chat box. I'm just copy this. I'm just sharing this in chat box. Okay, any difficulties to working on the maximum and minimum function? Any difficulties, guys? Please ping in chat box. Do it fast. We have to be covered a lot of things here. Okay, guys, do it fast. Do it fast. Okay, everybody is clear with the maximum price. Okay, now what if I want the count, average, sum functions? How to use the count, average, sum functions? What is the count, average, sum? There are aggregated functions. This, if you use the maximum, if you use the minimum, if you use the count, even if you use the average sum, they are all aggregated functions. Okay, just for the information purpose I'm telling. Now how to use this count, average, sum function into the SQL purpose, how to use this in SQL. Now I will tell you that if even come to the count, even come to the average, even come to the sum, now we can use these functions into the SQL. Let's go to the SQL. Now what I want I want what is the total of price. Means I want sum of price. If you come to table 18, 19, 10, 22, 21.35, 25, again these all tables I want total. Okay. What is the meaning of total? It is sum. I want sum of price. That's why I'm using sum function. If we go to the MySQL, then what is the query for this? Now remove this max. Now select. I want what I want. I want sum of price. Write sum. Now I'm telling to the MySQL, I want sum of price from product table. Okay, control enter. If you see, the sum of price is 312. See, sum of price, the sum of price is 312. If you go here, you can go to calculate, you can calculate this 18 plus 19 plus 10 plus 22 plus 25 plus 13 plus 14 plus 97. You can do the calculation. The answer will get 312. Okay, okay. The same way, what if I want average of the price? What if I want average of the price? Hey Dinesh, I understand the price. How do you calculate the sum of price? What if I want the average of a price? Simple. Go to the MySQL, select, then write here. What do you want? I want average. Okay. Write AVG. It is mean average. Okay. Now I'm telling to the MySQL, I want average price from product table. Okay, right? Again, after this complete the query, right? You have to be press Control Enter. It will execute the query. Then MySQL is saying that your average price is 31.2000. It is your average price. This is a way where I can try to be use average, count, again sum. Okay, I just copy this again. I use in chat. I just share the chat box in that. But we understand, right? Right? If we go to the price function, right? How do I use the sum? If you go here, go to the MySQL. If you want sum, then write sum, execute the query, Control Enter. Again, what do you want? I want average. Then write average, AVG. Again, Control Enter. Press Control Enter. Then you will get the average. What if you want maximum price? Then write maximum, MAX. Again, Control Enter. You will see I get everything. See, any difficulties, guys, you're facing to working on this, count, average, sum function. Any difficulties, guys? Ping in chat box. Do it fast. Do it fast. Do it fast. We have to be work on the joints. Do it fast. Okay, okay, that's fine. And meanwhile, one example I shared here, if you come to that, I shared one example for practice. I want to know that how many records are there in the price in column. If you go here, I just increasing the, okay, see how many records are there, they are in a price column. Okay, then you can write the query here. You can write your name, then write your query that somewhere select count price from products. Right, everybody is working on the query. That's I will appreciate for the everyone, and I'm happy that everybody is putting the efforts. I'm really happy that you are putting the efforts. Definitely you will get the benefit from that. Definitely you will try to be crack the interview. Definitely you will try to do something where it will help to you to crack the interview. Okay, I because you want because without your participation, right? It is not feel much more energy. With your participation, with your involvement, I want if you see Ranjit, Snehal, Likit, Bhavesh, everybody is working on the query. If you see, that is the amazing thing, which is if you go here, Vasudhagi already done with that. Who is working now? Narsimha is working. Do it fast, Narsimha. Do it fast. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, sir. Great, great, Praveen. Thank you for the sharing chat box. But everybody's trying to be work on this, which is I shared on the Google Sheet. Okay, if you want the link again, I will share it to you. Don't worry. But make sure you have to be work on this in the SQL query each and every example. Go to the Google Sheet, open the sheet, and try to open the query. Now I explain that how to use the count, how to use an average, how to use some function. If you see, I write each and everything. Still, you are facing any difficulties, then you can ping in chat box. And again, we try. But most important thing, go and try to be work on the example, which is I shared, right? See, everybody's working on that. Narsimha, do it fast. Again, everyone is done with the practice. Everybody is done with the practice. Do it fast. And one more thing that which is I observed, right? Everybody, whatever you're facing difficulties and whatever your doubts, you can ping in chat box. And one more important thing that how do you like the session and what you want to be improved, that definitely I will help you at the end. At the end of class, right, there was surprising moment, I'm sharing with you. But we have to be wait until at the end of the class, okay? I'm sharing surprising thing for all of you, okay? That's really great, because your guys are trying to be work on the assignment part. Hmm? Okay, it is a store procedure, it is about procedure, right? You're asking. It is a store procedure in SQL. I will tell you about this, don't worry. But now, which is you're working on this, you have any doubts in that? Any doubts, guys? Please, 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 I can go to the next. I can go to the next. Can I go to the next? Okay, clear. Everybody's clear. Thank you for the confirmation, guys. Now come to the courses that Now I'm going to the start joints. Everybody is try to be everybody's done with the practicing, right? If you want to be confirmed that I can go with the joints, then ping in chat box. Okay, ping in chat box. Everybody is excited to work on the joints. Confirm the same. Do it fast. Everybody is trying to be work on the joints. Confirm the same. The joints is the most very very important in a SQL. If you go to the any interview, they definitely they will ask you about the joints. I will tell you, don't worry about that. I will tell you, I will tell you, Taruna, don't worry. But now, which is I'm telling about this, done with the practicing, right? Now, try to be work on the joints. Then after the class, we have a separate session and FAQ. We will try to be help on the how to delete the duplicate queries. Okay. But now, which I'm teaching, that you don't have doubts. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, go to the next. Go for joints. Is that fine, everyone? I can go for joints. Is it fine? Okay. Now, what is the inner join? When come to the join part, right? We have a four types of joints. One is the inner join, left join, right join, full outer join. Okay. Now, what is the left join and what is the right join? What is the inner join? We have to be covered in detail information. We have to be try to be understand that how to be work on this inner joints and how to be work on this left join and right join and full outer join. Now we will start with the inner join. So what is the meaning of the inner join? Inner join we have to be used for combine the table to showcase both table values, means both matching values. If you go for the table 1, table 2, it showcase only matching values in the table. That's why we use the inner join. If you see if you see inner join, return the records that having matching values in the board table. See, understand? Understand, right? If we use the join clause, it showcase the return the records that having the matching value in the board table. Okay, I understand that. What is the if we inner join, it will showcase the both tables only matching values. Can you show the example that how it works in the inner join? I will tell you. Now, if you see table one, table two, table one, table two, right? Just one second. Now, table 1, table 2, right? Table 1, table 2. There is a values are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On table 2, we have values 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. See? So what is the meaning of inner join? It showcases both matching values in a table. It showcases the values, whatever the matching values in a both table 1 and table 2. Now you tell me what values are matching in the table 1 and table 2. Now I will confirm that T1 is nothing but table 1. Again, T2 is nothing but table 2. Now table 1 is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Table 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. What are the matching values? Table 1, table 2. 1, 1 is matching, it will reflect. 2, 3 is not matching, it will not reflect. 3, 3 is matching, it will reflect. 4, 5 is not matching, it will not reflect. 5, 5 is matching, it will reflect. Now 6 7 is matching, not reflect. But 7 7 is matching, it will showcase that. But 8 values is not there, it will not be showcased that. Again 9, 11, 13, these values will not be showcased. What values only showcase in the join? Only matching values. What are the matching values? If we see table 1, table 2, T1 is a table 1, T2 is a table 2. The table 1, 1 1 is a matching. Again 3 3 is a matching. Again 5 5 is a matching. Again 7 7 is a matching. These all values are inner join. When you perform the inner join, it will showcase the board table, inner join, and it will showcase the both table 1, table 2. It means left table and right table. It showcases the both tables, but only matching values are reflected. Only matching values it will be showcased. Okay. Any difficulties to work on the inner join? Any difficulties that understand that how to work on the table 1, table 2? What is the meaning of that? See, any difficulties, guys? Now after this, how to be now this one is understand that inner join, it will showcase the records of the matching values in the board table. Now you understand that. But how to write the query, I will tell you. Now I will showcase that table name from the country id, country name, which is I create a table. Now in the country id 1 2 2, in the country name, we have a India, Nepal, Sri Lanka. Okay. Again, I created one more table, that is state. So basically, I created two tables. One is a country and one is a state. Now state ID, country ID, state name. Now in this, I have a country ID from the country table, state ID from country ID. They have similar. Now, whenever you performing any joints, without relations, you can't perform the joints. Without relation, you can't do anything. We have to be relation somewhere. When you're performing any joints, we have to be relation any column to be similar that. It's in the if you focus in the country table, we focus on the state table, right? We have a country ID and second first year country ID, again country ID. We have similar. Okay. Now these tables I want to perform in a inner join. Inner join, I want to perform that. Now I notice that both the country and state tables contains column called country ID and they are related to each other. Means I'm saying that country, in the country table we have a country ID is the same. In the state table, country ID is the same. There is somewhere in the relations between that. Now without relations you can't perform the joints, right? With relations you can perform the joints, but without relations you can't perform, right? Now, if you go here, I write the query. If you see, now go to SQL, MySQL. Now select now select hashtag from just one second. Now write a select hashtag from country, because first table name is country. See, see, see country. First table name is country. Now first table name is country, right? Then what is the second table name? State. Now select hashtag from the country. Then you have to be right, state. Then what do you want to perform? I want to perform inner join. See, I want to perform inner join. Now after you want to perform inner join, right? Write as which is a state. See, select hashtag from country, inner join state, which is the normally we have two tables, country and state, and we are performing that. First, I mention the country, then I mention the state. See, now if you see the I mentioned the country and inner join state. Now go to the map, go to the here. Now select hashtag from country inner join state. After that, I mention on. Then country ID is similar that. If you see, country ID is here. Country ID from country table, state ID from country table. Now I want to perform inner join. I mentioned select hashtag from country, inner join, state on. Then after this, I can write the country table. If you see country, then write a country dot which column is similar. If you see country ID is similar, country ID is similar. Write country ID. You see now I mentioned that country dot country ID. Select hashtag from country inner join state on country dot country ID is equal to. Now what is similar? State dot country ID, state dot country ID. Because why I'm choosing the country ID? Tell me. Because it should be matching it should be showcase the relations. Whenever you are performing the any joins, it will be showcase the relations that without relations you can't perform the joins, right? That's why if you come to closer, right, country table, country ID is again in the state table, country ID they have a similar, they have a relations in that. That's why I am performing the inner join. Now whenever I'm performing the inner join, I write select hashtag from country is my first table, country is my first table. And I mentioned inner join. Again, state is my second table. State is my second table. Now, on country dot country ID. State dot country ID. Just one second. State dot country ID. You can use semicolon. Select hashtag from country inner join state on country dot country ID. State dot country ID. Now, control enter. If you see, just one second. Just one second. Now you can control enter. Now select hashtag from country inner join state on country dot country ID state dot country ID. If you see this result will get, if you come to closer that, the result of inner join, if you see now in that inner join, if you come to closer that, we have a one India. Again, in the country ID is one, right? Again, in the country ID is a one is a Maharashtra and Punjab. If you see, country ID is a one Maharashtra and Punjab. Now come to closer that, we have a two Nepal, we have a two Sri Lanka. Again here, again two is a Pune. Then how many records it will show in that? No, two Sri Lanka, two Pune. Again, if you see, it will showcase only both values. It will be matching. If you come to closer that, you see that, country ID, in the country ID 122, again country ID 242. See, country ID 122, again here is country ID 11 is a Maharashtra is Punjab is matching. 22 Nepal Sri Lanka, 2 Pune is matching. It will be showcase the records, right? Okay. Any, if still facing in difficulties, right? I understand that. No worry. I will repeat this. Don't worry about this. Now, whenever you're performing the inner joins, it is a very difficult task because you have to be understand that where is the relations. Now, if you come to closer that, now in the tape, if you see in the country table and state table, where is the relation? Relations in the country ID. If you see, this country ID have relations, you see, because these columns they have relations, and without relation you can't perform the joins. Now you get to know that country and state they have relations, and you can perform the joins. Okay. Now if you come to closer, right, select hashtag from country. I use this query. See, come go to the MySQL. If you see, this result will showcase that. I'm sharing in chat box. Just one second. I'm sharing in chat box. Hmm? Any difficulties guys facing in a working on the inner join? Okay, okay, I will repeat. Okay, everybody's want to repeat, right? Okay, I will tell you. Don't worry about this. But I will repeat about the inner join again. Now, if you come to closer that, what is the inner join? Basically, why we use the joins? Joins we will use the combine the tables. Joints we use because for the combining the tables. Now in the joints we have so many types: left join, right join, full outer join. Again, we have many types. When come to the, what is the inner join? What is the meaning of the inner join? Now, inner join it will showcase the both records. They have a matching value in the both table. In our join, it will showcase the both records that have matching values in the board table. Now, I have example for showcase to you that how it works on the inner join. If you see table one, table two, if you come to closer that in table one, we have values like 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, in the table two, we have values like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. But if you come to closer that, what is a matching in the inner join? They are matching. If you see, T1 is a table 1, T2 is a table 2. Okay, this one you understand. Now in the table 1, 1 is a matching. Again, 3 is a matching. 5 is a matching. Again, 7 is a matching. Is that mean table 1, table 2, whatever the matching values are there, only matching values it will be showcased when you perform inner join. Okay, okay, understand about the inner join. Now, now try to be work on the query. Now, if you see, I created two tables. One is a country and one is a state. Now, I created one country is a country ID and country name. Again, I created state ID and country ID and state name. You see, now we have a relations in the country ID and country ID. You see, we have a relations in that country ID and country ID. Now, without relations, you can't perform the joins. Without relations, Everybody is clear with the inner join. Confirm the same. Everybody is clear with the inner join. Now, one more time I will explain you. I created table name as a country, again table name as a state. Country ID, again country ID. You see, country ID, country ID. Again, select hashtag from country, inner join, state on country dot country ID, state dot country ID. You see, I go to the MySQL, I perform the joins. I use select hashtag from. Then I mention the first table name is a country. Now, after this, I mention the inner join. Then I mention the second table name state because I want to perform the joins. See, now country dot country ID, state dot country ID. Understand? Relation is nothing but what? If you go to the come to close of the country ID and country ID, they have similar. They have relations. Without a relation, you can't do joins. So with having a relations, you perform the joins. When you have a relations, it will be showcased that then you perform that. Without relations, we can't perform any joins. Okay, Bhavesh, I understand that. But try to be work on these joints. You can easily understand this. Okay. Now go here. I select hashtag from country, inner join, state on country dot country ID, state dot country ID. See, because at the end of the day, if you're facing any difficulties, right, in the joints, it will be some more to be try to be work on this. Without working on that, it will be difficult. But try to be understand the concept. Okay. Now understand, right? Ashwat, I will try to. Ashwat, we have an assignment for the day 4 and day 5. Don't worry, you can try to be work on the day 4 and day 5. I will give an assignment for the all of you guys. Definitely try to be work on this. Everybody, I want try to participate to work on the assignment part. I'm sharing the assignment. Don't worry, but now it's more important that you understand the inner joint completely. So I can go to the left joint. Okay, understand, right? Understand, right? Guys, any difficulties you facing that? Okay. Now, one more important thing that if you go come to closer that I will share the example as well. You see now the example for practice. Try to perform the left join in a given table from the left table, table one, and the matching record from the right table. Now, what I want to perform the left join in a given table and return all the records from the left table one and the matching record from the right table two. And there is a hint for you. I noticed that there was relations in there in the customer ID. You can try to perform this. One is a customer and second table is a person. You can try to perform. You can write it the query. Everybody's writing on the query. It's great, guys. Because I'm trying to put up in that understand the concept. I'm trying to be work on the concept because you should be understand. You should be try to be work on the concepts. At the end of the day, you should be perfect on the concept. Everybody is clear with the inner join. Everybody, everybody is perfect with inner join. Now, tomorrow we have to be cover. Left join, right join, full outer join. Okay. Now, before going to the assignment part, right? If you see assignment day 4, now this is the assignment you have to be try to be work on this. This is the assignment for all of you guys. We have to be work on that. If you come to close of that is answer format, you can give an answers. People's already started to work on the assignment part. That's great. Muskan is done. Divya, again, Pratmesh, everybody is working on the assignment. I'm happy that, right, you are putting the efforts. That's what impact for me. That's what really great thing for me. You are working on the assignment part as well. I know I can give two assignments. This is one assignment, and at the end of at the end of day, SQL Bootcamp day 5, I will give again and second assignment. But everybody is trying to be work on the assignment part. Okay, again now any difficulties to work on the inner join. So tomorrow I will going to explain about the left join, right join, full outer join. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to explain about this left join, right join, full outer join, because you guys are really confusing about the joints. That's why I explain only one join. If I will explain left join, right, again it will try to be explain about this how it works, because we should understand that whenever you perform the any joints, it will be showcase the relations. Okay, now in the left outer join, if we focus that, it will extract in all the records from the left table and the matching values from the right table. If we see the table 1, table 2, I created an example for you guys to be understand. Again, why, if you come to closer that, what is the meaning of this? It means that, left join try to be performed, right, extracting all the records from the left table and matching values from the right table. If you see one is matching, then on the right table it will be showcased. If it's not matching, that will be showcased as a null values in the left join. I'm telling about this. Again 3 is matching, the values are showcasing. Again 4 is matching, is not matching, right? 5 is matching, it will showcase the values. Again 6 7 is matching, is not matching. 7 is matching, it showcases that. Again 8 is again 8 values not matching, it showcases the null value. But don't worry, I will explain again for tomorrow, just for the understanding purpose, that how do you understand about the left join, inner join. Okay, but tomorrow I will explain about the left join, right join, full outer join. But make sure, don't forget to work on the assignment part. It is very important. You have to be work on this. Without working on the assignment part, it is very difficult that how much you are perfect on the concept. That is meaning that if you're working on the concept, if you're working on to how to understand it. If you see in the assignment part, I mentioned that I want all unique values in the category column from the product table. See, suppose we have a product table, I mentioned the table as well. Then go, everybody is working on that, go and write your answer. Okay. Okay, uh, Muskan, you can share the link with me. They can submit the assignment. Okay, guys. Muskan, are you there? I will tell you. Don't worry, Taruna. I will tell you. Don't worry about Taruna. I will tell you how to delete the duplicate entries. But now, Muskan. Okay. So everybody is done with that. Any difficulties, guys? You can submit this assignment GitHub as well. Don't worry about this. You can you can write this assignments on the resume part as well. You can try to create the portfolio how much you are done on the projects. Okay, that's great. You are doing the assignment. Okay, but everybody is understand the concept. Okay, everybody is done with that. Okay, any doubts on that? Any doubts you want? Any doubts you facing that? Okay, one more important thing, guys. If you want to be enroll any courses, like if you see that, go to the description, you can enroll the full stack program data science, you can enroll the web development program. You can just click on the link, you will get that. If you want to be any course, you want to be data science, if you want to become data analyst, if you want to become business analyst, definitely we will help you that. We will help you to grow the path. We will try to be, upgrade your skill. If you want to be, enroll the courses, if you want to be, enhance yourself, and again you want to be, go for the tech industry, definitely we will help you. Okay, anybody want to be, enroll the courses, then they can put in chat box that, your name and number. Our sales team, they our sales team, they can try to be, in touch with you. Okay, even they can click on the link that how to submit the assignment as well. You can go to the option as well. But one more, the most important thing, you want to be enroll the courses, then you can click on the link. Again, if you want to be any courses you want, like data science, data analyst, you can just write your name and write your number. Then our sales team will get in touch with you. Okay. Okay, guys, let's wind up the class, and we will try to be meet tomorrow. Guys, you can ping in chat box. Do it fast. Why video is not available? Okay, guys, you want to do a full stack web developer, right? Just write your name and number. Our sales team try to be contact you. Okay. So let's wind up the meeting, and you want to be give any, you want to be give any feedback, then you can give it to me. You can share in chat box any feedback you have. Okay, I will rephrase this. Don't worry.
If you have liked this Essentials program, which is giving you a confidence that you can become a developer, this is just a starting. You can enjoy this learning for at least next 6 months and also become a full stack web developer or a full stack data science person and crack a job end of the day. If you are interested for that program, just go check out LetsUpgrade's full stack program right now from the website. What are the key features of LetsUpgrade's full stack program? 3 key features of LetsUpgrade full stack program. Number 1, you get to learn everything live by an expert coming in from an industry. So this expert is working as a day job, and sham ke time, evening time, this guy is going to teach you in your classes. This cohort is going to be of only 20 students at the max. So lots of focus is there on you to make you an industry ready developer, and you can get jobs in 150 plus partner companies that we have got, that LetsUpgrade has got, NPCI, Red Plus and various other companies. Now talking about the second feature, you get to build 15 plus projects. These 15 projects will help you get the confidence that you can be the top-notch developer at any company. Let it be the FANG companies or the MANG companies, or let it be any tier 2 or service-based or product-based companies. Third and the last feature, we have an amazing job board where on a day-to-day basis, we get 10 to 20 job descriptions, JDs, job applications being uploaded by companies directly. You can go ahead and check out those all jobs, apply, and we will go and get you prepared for that interview. So this is the 3 things, 3 big USPs of LetsUpgrade's full stack program. Go join right now. You can avail 20% straight discount. The price of this program is 36,600, but you can get this program for 29,600 right now. Go check it out and let's meet in your batch 1, which is happening this Saturday. Bye bye, take care, have a nice day.